On 2K Sport. Bringing you the NBA. All eyes, Richard, on the guard matchup in this one with two incredible talents going head-to-head.
And we've been really spoiled with all of these guards that we get to watch. The league today has as much talent at the 1 and 2 as it ever has.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Ball and Levine are the guard set. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 3. 5 to shoot. Ball kicks to Drummond, and it's off from three-point range. Here's Garland. Beyond the arc. Ball against Allen. Pass to Okoro. That one, no good. And the Bulls going the other way now. About a minute played so far here in the first. Drummond passes to Vucevic. DeRozan for 3. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Hey, look, when DeRozan is shooting with confidence, he is dangerous, especially catching and firing just like that.
You know, Richard, at this point in his career, we expect Andre Drummond to average a double-double every season.
Yeah, well, and let's just say most years he doesn't disappoint. He's going to go down as one of the greatest rebounders in NBA history. He's physical and determined in the paint.
Sinks the three-pointer.
The response, Levine hitting that 3 right back at you.
Garland against Ball. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
On the wing, Levine, covered by Mitchell. Levine dishes to DeRozan. And that one off the back of the rim and in. DeRozan's got 5.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
The wide open look here for Garland. Off target from three-point range. Now Chicago has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And Vucevic kicks to Drummond. Here's Ball. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. As Garland picks one up.
If you watch Ball at this stage, very few flaws in his game.
Yeah, changing the shot mechanics really opened up things for him offensively. He shot 42% from 3 last year, which is pretty good. And that's how you turn a weakness into a strength.
DeRozan against Garland. And that one drops for him. He has 7.
Looking for a high percentage shot. Garland wants the best look he can get.
Chicago leading by 3. Outside, Levine. Drives to the hoop. And Levine with the slam.
Man, I'm telling you, every time Zach Levine takes flight, we need this man back in the dunk contest quickly.
The shot by Mitchell, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
On its way from DeRozan for 2. Allen with the rebound.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
The drive by Mitchell. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
Kevin, what's so impressive to me about LaVine? It's the all-around play. He affects the game across the board.
And here's Garland for three. Got it for his fourth field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
The Bulls leading by 3, and LaVine's efficient as well.
And good shooting numbers, no doubt. Last year, he cut back on the turnovers. And, boy, he's still young. There's still tons of upside to be had.
Drummond finds DeRozan. Drummond sets the screen for DeRozan. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. DeRozan's got 7 points in the game.
This is why you involve DeRozan in pick and rolls. He just knows how to execute off them, just so smooth.
Garland with the bucket.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Bean passes to Drummond. Here's Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
It's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up.
The Cavaliers trail by 4. 19 seconds left to play here in the first. Garland with it. Now guarded by Vucevic. Mobley dishes to Garland. To Mobley. This one for 3. Can't hit that one. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Taking a look at the Bulls. The wing set for him, LaVine and DeRozan. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the point.
All I'm going to say is a few years ago, I would not expect this Bulls team to be in this position right now. They weren't dominating, but look at what they're doing now. It's a whole new era.
Kicks it out to Allen. Hits it from 3-point range. Allen's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Chicago leading by 3. For 3, LaVine. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. This Chicago team, Richard, has managed to turn things around after a string of 4 losing seasons.
And that's why you never count a team out. A few smart trades, some good draft pickups, that's all it takes for you to ascend the rankings and become a top team in this league.
And the right coach. Clearly, Billy was the right coach for this team.
Oh, yeah, and that too. Definitely the good coach.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Chicago grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Ball, the pass to Drummond. Ball with a wide open look. Out of bounds, Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Allen.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome.
A wide open look here for DeRozan. No good off the back of the rim.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Richard, some people doubted the Bulls' trade to get DeMar DeRozan. But as we know, those doubts were short-lived.
Oh, that's for sure. DeMar DeRozan, look, he dominated in his first season in Chicago, all-NBA team. And look, the Bulls had gone through some really lean years. This was a great move by the front office.
A new lineup here for the Bulls.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
The kick out to Williams. And again, Chicago, no good. And so Allen will bring it up for Cleveland. 4-point game. Here's Mobley. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Mobley's got 4 points in the quarter.
This is Mobley's zone. He's got all the size he needs to dominate this paint.
Beverly feeling it out a bit. Jones with the screen on Garland. Beverly finds Jones. And the Bulls with another miss. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Cleveland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up a 3-point shot tonight. The drive by Mitchell. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. For Chicago, they've gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Osman comes in for Isaac Okoro. LeVert's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland. Shot clock at 6. Basket counts.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And there's the foul. We'll go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Rubio outside. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Driving inside. Green with the block. Caruso against LeVert. Pass to Jones. Green with a screen for Jones. Back to Beverly from outside the arc on the wing, Williams. And the last second attempt doesn't. Okay, David, much appreciated.
Your Cavaliers, 29. The Bulls, 29.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And Ball slams it in.
And DeRozan has done an amazing job improving his playmaking skills, including finding his open teammates.
You know, Greg, some guys are late bloomers, but DeRozan, he was just the opposite.
Yeah, reports are he had handles at age 3. First dunk came in the 6th grade. 5-star high school prospect, and in a strange way, he's still an underrated superstar.
And Ball slams it in.
And Ball is certainly capable of throwing it down thanks to his size. I mean, easily lifting off the ground and just finishing that one with authority.
The drive by Mitchell.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
A good look from DeRozan, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
When you're a prolific scorer like DeRozan, you just know how to take what the defense gives you.
Garland with it, now guarded by Ball, and the call will be against Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul. Right around a minute and a half played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Mitchell.
And I love how Ball will stay in your face defensively, not willing to give ground. And I like the fact that he competes on that end.
Now here's Okoro. Outside Garland. 6 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. Takes it inside.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him. And here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Karis LeVert's checked in for Mitchell. LeVert the pass away. And he converts the layup. Wade's got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And how about the recognition there from LeVert?
Coaching staff will appreciate that kind of ball movement.
Shot, high post, and DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. DeRozan's got 4 this quarter.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Rubio outside, and it's Wade in the corner. Allen, a screen on Vucevic. Wade dishes to Allen, and slam dunk by Allen.
For a big, Allen is so fluid, setting a pick and then gracefully rolling into position.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Trailing by 2, and now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And the Bulls with some changes. Williams, he's checked in for Drummond. And it's Alex Caruso in for Ball. Levine against LeVert. Levine kicks to Vucevic. Shot clock at 5. 1:36 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Levine. Foul call. Looked like the D didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws.
Players with this type of athleticism as Zach LaVine, historically, they keep people watching on TV and they keep people in the crowd. Why? Because you never know what you're going to see from them. For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Allen, a screen on DeRozan. Osman. It's 3-pointers off the mark. Chicago has gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Bean passes to Williams. Into the lane. And it's sent back by Allen.
Allen with the range and the length to block shots anywhere on the floor. Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Known as a mid-range master with incredible footwork, DeRozan in this game just continued to age like fine wine.
And then Allen slams it in.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
DeRozan passes to Caruso. There's the triple. DeRozan gets the bucket. DeRozan's got 9 points now in the quarter.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Allen in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Nice move. Williams with the block. DeRozan passes to Caruso. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, with that emphatic slam.
That's what lackluster defense will get you. You deserve to get dunked on with that type of effort.
Timeout called, the Bulls. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's DeRozan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DeRozan's got 20 points.
And it's hard to believe that DeRozan's offense only continues to get stronger. And in this one, he's really showing us what he can do.
And so it's Chicago. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. So the Bulls 5 right now. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Williams is out there with Vucevic, and it's Caruso in at the point.
Yeah, he's been turning himself into an absolute elite scorer. Levine is at it again.
Garland the pass to Allen, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Drummond's checked in for Chicago. Lonzo Ball comes in for Alex Caruso. Chicago leading by 8. And it's Ball penetrating. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And off the front iron, and in it goes.
Sweet little jumper from Drummond. He's so competitive on the floor, looking for every chance to score.
And Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Chicago on defense. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. The three from Garland.
Terrific defense by DeMar DeRozan. He's capable of making an impact on this end occasionally.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, DeMar DeRozan.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And as the star of this team, he knows he's going to be the object of the... Oh, wow!
That is powerful.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Ball against Garland. Here's Levine. Garland against Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Levine, and good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Levine's got the lead up to 10 now for the Bulls. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Over in the corner, Allen. And the 3 off target. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. He kicks it to Drummond. Mitchell against Ball. Here's the 3. And it's Vucevic missing. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Here's Mitchell over in the corner. Allen. Outside Garland. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Levine against Garland. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Explosive drive from Levine. It's tough to stop him when he's rolling downhill like that.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Drummond has the open look. And it's Darius Garland with the rebound. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
What an elite athlete Mobley is, getting off the ground effortlessly for the throwdown.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Ball finds Vucevic. Ball, a screen on Mobley. Out to DeRozan. Shoots over to Coro. Jared Allen grabs the miss. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Mitchell against Levine. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Offensive rebound, Allen. Out to the right wing. Okoro dishes to Mitchell. Mitchell is double. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Okoro shot is off.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Levine can't hit. Cleveland with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Mitchell kicks to Garland. In the corner, Okoro with it. Count it! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Levine against Mitchell. Now Levine. To the paint. From 13. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Not afraid to go inside. DeRozan even picks up the whistle that time.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. Here's Mitchell. Stolen by Ball. Launches it. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it.
need to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's Simmons. Right side Johnson. Bridges outside. Clock at 6. Pass to Claxton. Shoots over Allen. The bank shot, no good. Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Oh, and last summer, Ben Simmons had surgery on a herniated disc. I'm not a back expert, you know, I'm more of an ankle guy, but hard to be effective when that area is just not right. He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Simmons, the pass to Bridges. They set the screen. Back to Simmons. Rejected by Allen.
This guy is a sensational shot blocker. Jared Allen twice on the pipes.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bridges. The 3 from Mitchell. Buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 7 points in the game. And last season, Ben Simmons caught some flack for not suiting up in the playoffs. Grant, you think his surgery quieted those voices a little?
You know, I think it did a little bit. But, you know, at this point, it's going to come down to his performance on the court. He does have something to prove. It'll be interesting to see what he does.
It's stolen by Garland. Here's Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
Bridges passes to Johnson. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in, and too long on the shot.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Pass to Mobley. Garland against Dinwiddie. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
The ease with which the game comes to Evan Mobley. My goodness, it's fun watching this guy play above the rim.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
The Cavaliers leading. Outside Mitchell. Allen a screen. There's the triple. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Bridges. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have, and they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Tipped. Dinwiddie against Garland. He takes it in and finished off by Garland.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Bridges misses. The Cavaliers have got 7 of 8 in the basket. Mobley, left side. Outside Garland. Mobley on a screen. The 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
You can see the increasing confidence of putting the ball in Darius Garland's hand and letting him play out a pick and roll.
Sends it home from three-point land.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The rebound by Bridges.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. And the Nets, another three.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges, so willing to give it up to an open guy.
The three from Okoro. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, this is what you get when you get Darius Garland off the basketball. Very capable in the catch and shoot.
Johnson finds Simmons. Here's Claxton. Dinwiddie outside. Over Garland. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Makes his selection, Justin.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. And the three ball has been huge in building this lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
Okoro at the three with Mobley at the four. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group for Cleveland, getting going in the second.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
A good look from Allen. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does.
Guys, it seems to me that what's gotten lost in all the criticism of...
Oh, okay then.
Donovan Mitchell has an earned reputation as being elite as a scorer in this league. He's cooking right now.
Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. Into the lane. And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
Here's Mitchell. Oh! Gets you some!
Show us some power! And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played, and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Good. Simmons has got 10.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Inside. Here's Mobley. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. Bridges with it. Out to the wing. Outside Simmons. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nets need to get off a shot here. Claxton. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Allen. For Cleveland, they've gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. From deep, Mitchell. And yes, it's good. He's 7 for 8 now.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends. Oh, my goodness, the creativity and flair from Ben Simmons. Stop it now. Don't hurt him, Ben.
Here's Allen. Mitchell up top. Cleveland calls timeout. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful.
Coming out of high school, Evan Mobley was a 5-star recruit. He had his pick of college programs, and he finally settled on USC.
Garland for 3. Rebound, Brooklyn. 1:33 left in the second period. Dinwiddie outside. Bridges outside. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Well, you cannot let Mikal Bridges get into the paint because he's going to hammer it home when you do.
And it was brief, but Mobley's college career was filled with accolades, Doris.
There's no doubt, BA. How about this? In just 1 year with the Trojans, Mobley wins Pac-12 Player of the Year, Freshman of the Year, of course, and Defensive Player of the Year. That's quite a triple crown.
Dinwiddie against Garland. Dinwiddie passes to Johnson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Cavaliers ball.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. Dinwiddie against Garland. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
This guy is always looking to set up his teammates. Darius Garland has his head on a swivel.
Mobley finds Allen. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for 3. Offensive board.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Oh, did he? He did! He got it to fall!
He did, BA. So nice.
And so we wrap up the first half. The Cavaliers on top. They lead by 8. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. What a game we're seeing from Donovan Mitchell.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
Brooklyn trailing.
The people upstairs in Brooklyn have been making some very interesting moves trying to put together a championship caliber team.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got Dorian Finney-Smith. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then there's Seth Curry, and it's Bridges in at the 2. Are those big decisions by the Nets front office difficult to deal with as players?
You know, some guys can ignore the politics, but I'm sure others do have questions at the end of the day, though. These guys just want a ball. And ultimately, I think they just roll with the punches.
Here's Bridges, and it's Bridges with the jam.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting, but there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
LeVert outside. Pass to Wade. An easy 2 on the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brooklyn has gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Simmons, the pass to Curry. Back to Simmons. Bridges outside. Driving in. Here's Finney-Smith. And they converted last on attempt number 3. Finney-Smith's got his first 2 points.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Pass to Simmons. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Simmons has got 16 points now.
This is where it's absolutely terrifying to see a 6'11" streaking Ben Simmons coming at you in transition.
Here's Wade. That shot, no good. Ooh, great D that time from Simmons. Here's Claxton. Outside Finney-Smith. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Bridges against LeVert. Here's Finney-Smith. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Pass to Osman, and it's out of bounds for the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
It is always fun for me to watch an undrafted player like Dorian Finney-Smith make a name for himself in the NBA.
LeVert goes against Bridges. LeVert outside, 6 to shoot. Here's Wade, outside for LeVert. The three, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Bridges down low. He's checked by LeVert. Out to Bridges. Pass to Claxton. Back to Bridges for the lead. Cavaliers with a rebound. Allen's got his 5th rebound in this one. And even though Finney-Smith went undrafted, he still made the opening day roster for the Mavs in 2016.
BA, it shows you how quickly he made an impression on that team. This guy's a hard worker. He makes excellent decisions at full speed. This is a guy who can guard multiple positions. He's improved his three-point shooting. Love his story.
Back to Curry. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Cleveland has gone 6 of 9 from three-point range. Allen with a screen on Curry. Garland for 3. Connects from downtown. Garland's got 11 points.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
The kick out, Curry. Pass to Finney-Smith. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds in the game. On the wing, Mitchell. He's guarded by Bridges. Outside Mitchell.
What you love about Donovan Mitchell is he is an attacking, scoring point guard. He can get off the dribble drive. He's a great threat at the rim because of that elite athleticism. Every chance he gets, he's looking to attack.
Brooklyn making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Finney-Smith. And it's Dinwiddie in for Curry. Simmons, the pass to Johnson. Dinwiddie against Garland. Pass to Claxton. Uncovered. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist.
If there's a teammate open on the floor, Simmons will put it on time and on target.
And stolen by Simmons. Here's Claxton. Sinks that one from the post. And now just a 3-point Cavalier lead.
Well, great decision to kick it out. Trust that your teammate will knock down the shot.
Here's Garland. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Left side, Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Simmons with a screen on Garland. Here's Dinwiddie. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a great game. Both teams. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver. And he did just that.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the small forward position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Garland against Bridges. Mobley with the block.
That's about reach, folks. The length, the athleticism, the timing of Evan Mobley.
It's good.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Cleveland has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Here's Mitchell. And stolen by Bridges. Dinwiddie with it. He's picked up by Garland. Here's Simmons. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's got his 5th assist in this one. Garland against Dinwiddie. Allen with a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. And Mobley throws it down.
This young guy is a solid creator in pick and roll play. Darius Garland getting repetition and making a nice play.
Out to Bridges. We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Simmons finds Johnson. Simmons with a screen on Mitchell. It's Johnson with a drive. Shot clock at 3. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup.
That's tough to take as a defender. You've got position and you still get beat.
Allen with a screen on Dinwiddie. To the inside. And he got the whistle. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge, these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Garland with the ball. Shot clock at 6. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Johnson.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots, and they're not happy with the call here. Coach is given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still.
The previous play is under
video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
JB Bickerstaff had some words for his team over the break. He loves what he's seeing from their perimeter offense. He told the team, quote, "Keep shooting. It's working for us. Let's bring this home." Back to you.
Appreciate the report, Allie.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And it's tied up with that one.
That will sting a little bit. Failing to get the lead when the opportunity was there, but he does tie it up.
Outside Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Donovan Mitchell might be young, but this guy is fearless and capable of big-time opportunity making. Wow, Ben Simmons, the kind of bucket that you can build some confidence on.
Outside Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell. Here's Mobley. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries.
I'll tell you, important moment for Evan Mobley. Meeting the moment with a big shot. That's big time.
Out to Bridges. Back to Simmons. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
Huge opportunity for Ben Simmons to knock down a free throw and maybe generate some confidence.
Simmons against Mitchell. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Can't ask for a better look when they needed it most. Using his height advantage inside.
Out left to the wing. Outside Simmons. To the wing on the left. Dinwiddie finds Simmons. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. Bridges outside. Over Okoro. Off to left rim and out. For Cleveland, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Pass to Garland. It's tipped. And Garland gets doubled. Back to Okoro. Down low. Dinwiddie against Garland. High post Claxton. Outside Johnson. Oh, he nails it! Oh, an enormous three-pointer!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Simmons with a screen on Garland. Pass to Claxton to take the lead. Cash.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, he knocked down the trifecta.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And here's Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Ben Simmons in the clutch. Man, that has to feel good.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, no good. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets, pulling it out for the W. And this was an emotional win for them. Here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. We've got Cameron Johnson. Ben Simmons is out there with Nicholas Claxton. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 1. Now here's DeRozan. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Knocks down the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Stolen by Dinwiddie. Takes it inside. No good there. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's LaVine for 3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
You can see the work LaVine has put in on his three-point shot. He is now a legit threat from deep.
Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
First team foul.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. There's Ball with a three. Rebounded by the Nets.
And in 2021, when the Nets traded for James Harden, they became the favorites. And after it all fell apart last season, many were left wondering what might have been.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Pass to Simmons. Clock at 6. The shot, no good. Some solid defense from Drummond. Chicago has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. You know, for the Nets, history repeating itself. Think back to 2013, their trade with the Celtics, creating another star trio. It didn't work out, and it set the franchise back for years, RJ.
Yeah, but credit the front office. They made something out of nothing. They got young assets, and they got them these stars. And they are still in a relatively strong position because they got a ton of picks in return.
Levine. And the dunk by Levine.
Cutting to the rim with ease, Levine's quick first step and explosiveness is hard to contain.
Ball against Bridges. Outside Simmons. Back to Bridges. The kick out to Simmons. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
I'm thinking about the Aussie Ben Simmons. Such an impressive defender, Richard.
Honestly, he's a defensive player of the year caliber player every year, mainly due to his ability to guard any position. This is the type of versatility that isn't seen very often.
Now here's Bridges. And slam dunk by Simmons.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
DeRozan, a screen on Bridges. Pass to Drummond. Here's DeRozan. And Chicago again with a bucket.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
Now here's Levine. Give him 8. Here's Vucevic. 1:36 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot by Levine, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Pass to Johnson. There's the 3. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And here's Levine. Back to DeRozan. Shoots over Dinwiddie. And it's DeRozan missing. Brooklyn trailing. Here's Claxton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Johnson. Bridges against DeRozan. Back to Johnson. The Nets need to get off a shot here. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. Chicago has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Outside for Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
The kick out to Simmons. Nice move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. That one's no good. Chicago leading. Ball with it. And Dinwiddie picks him up defensively. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. From deep. The the offensive rebound. And Vucevic slams it in.
Well, Vucevic has finished a couple times in the top 10 of offensive boards, in part because of his feel for the game.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Give him a hand one more time, fans. The Jabberwocky.
12 seconds left now in the first quarter. Ball right side. Here's Levine. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Can they get it? Here's Dinwiddie. Lays it up and banks it in. Dinwiddie's got his 2nd basket of the game.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's simple.
And that does it for the first quarter. It's the Bulls leading by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls. On the court right now, second quarter for the Nets. We've got Mikal Bridges. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard position. Pass to Drummond. Ball with it. Back to Drummond. Shot clock at 5. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
We see this time and time again from LaVine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Dinwiddie finds Johnson. Kicks it out to Dinwiddie. From the arc. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Outside Levine. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
On the attack, Simmons. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. Chicago has gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. Ball outside. To the middle. Outside for Levine. That's in there. Vucevic with the assist. Levine's got 8 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And the ball out of play. The Bulls will have it.
Unforced turnovers. They'll drive your coach insane.
Simmons against Vucevic. Pass to DeRozan. DeRozan double teamed. And Vucevic slams it in.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Bridges passes to Johnson. And there's the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. That's his first foul of the game. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings at NBA2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my conditioning for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man. And he ends up missing both free throws.
You know, the way things fell apart for the Nets has some saying the super team's era might be ending. The Nets went all in and handed over a lot of control to those stars. Now, can they reestablish the culture that attracted them in the first place?
Ball against Johnson. Ball outside. And there's a 3-second violation. And the Nets making a change here. Curry's checked in. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
Some changes for Chicago. Williams has checked in for Drummond, and it's Beverly in for Ball. Finney-Smith's checked in for Brooklyn. Thomas comes in for Bridges. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talent, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
A strong man. Levine fights for the bucket and is rewarded with one more.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution. He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Simmons, the pass to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Vucevic. Chicago with the ball. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Williams misses. Brooklyn has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. Thomas misses.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you'd imagine.
Here's Levine. And Levine, throw it down.
Just absolutely electric in the open floor. Levine with the bucket.
Outside Curry to the inside. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
The kick out to Simmons. And there's a pick. Pass to Claxton. Puts up a 3. On target from range. Claxton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
A dominating first half of play. Thanks, Allie. After the break. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Ball runs point with LaVine flanking it. Andre Drummond is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's DeRozan in at small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Thomas misses.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
Outside Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Ben Simmons. And the front office for Brooklyn has said they need selfless players who want to be there and are available.
Well, BA, the message is pretty clear. After Kyrie Irving missed most of last year due to personal choices, the Nets want all hands on deck this go-around.
Claxton can't get it to go.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Here's Levine for 3. Claxton with a rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Second half getting started. About a minute played.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Here's Levine for three. Hits the three-pointer. Levine's got 31.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Curry finds Simmons. Now here's Curry. Pass to Thomas. Looking to win the run. And the Nets miss again. Chicago has gone 7 of 13 from downtown so far in this game. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thomas. And there's the drive. Doesn't go that time. For Chicago, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. DeRozan outside. Here's Levine for three. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine. The Nets have gotten 0 shots to go out of 6 attempts. Curry passes to Simmons. The kick out. Curry beyond the arc. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Pass to Drummond. Now DeRozan. Simmons defending. Lets it go from deep. And DeRozan with the basket on the assist by Ball. DeRozan's got 8 points.
Encouraging to see DeMar DeRozan knock it down from three. This helps open up the entire offense even more.
Here's Simmons. Soft touch off the glass. 7 points in the game.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. A line change here for Chicago. And here's Beverly. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. 5 on the clock. It's stolen. Curry against Caruso. 4-3. Thomas, that's good.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Well, you look at Seth Curry. For his career, around 44% from long range. That's easily top 5 in NBA history.
Caruso outside. Fires the three. Nails it from beyond the arc. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Claxton. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time. And Seth Curry, one of the elite shooters in league history. But his road to the NBA was no red carpet, Grant.
So true. I mean, after graduating from Duke in 2013, a couple years in the G League proving himself, the questions were about his defense, but that stroke was never in question.
Jones against Simmons. And he banks in the layup. Simmons has got 9.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Here's Green. And there it is for him.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Chicago has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Nets. Claxton's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Here's Caruso. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
Cameron Thomas. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
29 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Caruso. Williams on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
No good on that one. And the Nets making a change here.
At the line for Chicago.
And the second free throw is good. Brooklyn has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. To the paint. Johnson with the tip. Great positioning on the putback. Claxton's got 5 points now in the quarter.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Beverly, the pass to Williams. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
The Bulls, ladies and gentlemen, your Bulls.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Nets as we get the fourth quarter going. Ben Simmons is out there with Johnson. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point. Inside. It's stolen by Johnson. Bridges outside. Three-pointer. Jones grabs the board. The Bulls shooting at a very efficient 67%. Pass to Beverly. Back to Caruso. And here is Williams. To the inside. And stolen by Bridges. Out to the right wing. From deep, Johnson. That shot missing. And Chicago will go the other way with it. To the paint. Here's Jones. Another shot. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The officials were right on top of that one.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Chicago. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Drummond's checked in for Williams. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Green. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Caruso. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Beverly. Bridges passes to Dinwiddie. And a nice finish on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Pass to DeRozan from downtown. That drops. And it comes off an assist from LaVine.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Back to Claxton. And that one falls. His fifth basket in 7 tries.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Shot on the wing. Again, the Bulls score.
This is how LaVine operates. He hunts down shots and then fully commits to his selection.
Simmons with it. Guarded now by Ball. Stolen by Ball. The deep three from LaVine. And again, it's Chicago with a three. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Simmons, the pass to Dinwiddie.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
The first one falls. Vucevic, he's checked in for Jones. And both free throws good for Dinwiddie. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. LaVine against Bridges. Ball outside. Here's LaVine for 3. Hits the trifecta. LaVine's got 39.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Second chance shot. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Fires in the triple. Dinwiddie's got 7 now in this quarter.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Ball outside. Back to LaVine. Launches a 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
The response, LaVine hitting that 3 right back at you.
A minute 39 left in the fourth quarter. Bridges against Ball. Here's Levine. Oh, big finish. Wow.
Okay, I see you.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bulls.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Zach LaVine.
He did a great job following his team's game plan and not rushing anything on offense, which allowed him to catch fire.
Outside Levine. The three is up. Rebound Brooklyn. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Johnson. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Drummond grabs the miss. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Simmons. Pass to Johnson. It's Bridges on the wing. Back to Johnson. Here's Claxton. Drummond defending. Left side Johnson. Dinwiddie outside. Down low. Here's Claxton. The shot no good. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Now Ball for three. The Bulls with another miss. Bridges passes to Simmons. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
With a tantalizing combination of size and skill, Ben Simmons has to be a headache to guard.
And both free throws good for Simmons. There's 10 seconds left in the final quarter. And Levine, here we go. Oh, and the jam by Levine.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. We saw two different...
in for a treat in this matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3, the small forward. Too open that time, made it look too easy.
Well, DeMar DeRozan has now proven that he is willing to consistently shoot the three-point shot. That's a problem for the defense.
Now, here's Garland. Launches a 3. Rebound, Andre Drummond. Now, Ball. Pass to Levine. Driving in, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Darius Garland did not like that.
Body control, flair for the dramatic. Levine in style.
Garland with the bucket.
Man, that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster. You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And Levine with the slam.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Hall with a wide open look. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, you can see why his teammates love playing with him. Vucevic willing to find the open guy.
Outside Garland. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game.
Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Garland is doubled, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's Okoro. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Right now, I'll send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He wants his guys to focus on jamming the perimeter shooters. He wants hard closeouts, no room to operate. He knows what this team can do if you give them any space on the outside to shoot. And they're going to be determined not to let that happen. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. Now, Garland. After Zach LaVine missed from long range. A terrific move by Allen to score.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And Doris, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Now, here's Mitchell, following the miss by DeRozan. From outside, off the mark. And here we go, Levine. Oh!
Well, this guy is a tremendously fast athlete. Levine excels in transition.
There's Garland. Kicks it out to Allen. Mobley the pass to Garland. For 3, clock at 6. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way.
Well, that fast break set in motion by the defensive steal by DeMar DeRozan. You talk about good defense leading to instant offense. That's it.
Mitchell with it. Here he goes. And then Mitchell at the dunk.
Well, and he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure power.
We could feel that one all the way over here. Now, here's DeRozan. 7-point differential. And the jam by Levine.
Well, terrific pick and roll action right there. The pass from DeRozan on time and on target.
Mitchell looking it over. He kicks it to Okoro. Down low, Allen. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
You like Allen to keep his concentration. Refuses to let the defense outmuscle or outwork him.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yeah, that's a great setup. Screen the defender off and let him elevate.
Oh, right, and wasn't the timing ideal? My goodness, the D with no chance to react.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play. Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
DeRozan, a screen on Garland. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Chicago, bringing the quarter to a close with us.
Please give a big round of applause for Bulls Youth Dance.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Chicago.
And what makes Chicago tricky to defend, Kevin, they just have such a balanced attack. They can score in the paint from mid-range or hurt you from deep. Oh, great defense. They anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Garland, the 3, and another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, the point guard IQ of Darius Garland. In pick and roll, you've got to be able to make great decisions, and he does.
You know, as the Bulls have become a more veteran team, Greg, it feels like they've settled into what they do well.
And you need a strong identity to be successful in this league. Chicago is building towards that, but it does take time.
And so Levine will bring it up now for the Chicago Bulls.
Well, because he's such a good scorer, passing windows open up for Zach LaVine.
Mobley is screen on DeRozan. The wide open look here for Garland. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Bulls leading by 5. Now here's Levine. He's got 12. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. And doors for teams trying to establish culture and institutional values. What makes that possible? How does that work?
I think that begins from ownership through the front office and then down to the coaching staff and then finally to the players. But Kevin, we know this. It can't be just talk. Show me, don't tell me. You have to be accountable to your teammates and to the organization.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Mobley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
Okay, quick shooting from the big fella. Mobley knocking in the jumper.
To the left side wing. And Drummond kicks to Vucevic. Vucevic setting the pick for Ball. Over to the left wing. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. And the Bulls with another miss.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while. And Doris, you know, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
You know, Greg, we talk a lot about Ball's offense, but his defense is just as important to this team.
Oh, Kevin, very disruptive. He has terrific positional size, and he can anticipate where the offense is going.
Now, here's Garland. He's got 9. Mitchell outside. And he drives in. Cleveland the rebound. Here's Allen. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Bulls leading by 5. And here is Ball. 11 points in the game. In the corner, Drummond with it. Ball against Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Ball, the pass to Drummond. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Drummond's got his first basket.
Yeah, such a rarity these days, but Andre Drummond is a true 5. The guy wants to work on the interior.
Mitchell kicks to Mobley. The 11-footer. Unable to get that one. And it's Chicago the other way. Outside DeRozan. Drummond the screen. DeRozan passes to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, what a thing of beauty by DeMar DeRozan. His eyes are up. He locates his teammate. Just so pretty.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 7.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
And Levine, here we go.
Boy, the speed at which Levine comes at you is incredible. Love to see him attack like that.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
People say the mid-range shot is dying, but so far in this one, that has not been the case for this team.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's checked in for Drummond. Jones comes in for Vucevic. Green, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Lonzo Ball. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for Levine. Here's Caruso. Outside, Green. Williams for 3. The Bulls with another miss. And there's the foul. Going Alex Caruso. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul. In for the Cavaliers, Dean Wade, Jenny Osman.
Pass to Osman. Stolen by Beverley. Ball going up court. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going into. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter.
34. The Cavaliers, 24.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points and close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got LeVert. Also, Ricky Rubio's out there. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Now here's Allen. Tries again. Rebound by Williams. Caruso looking for an opening. Williams, a screen on LeVert. The pass to Williams. And he's good on the 3-ball. Williams has got the lead up to 13 now for the Bulls.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Here's Rubio. Wade against Green. Now here's Wade. Defense right on him.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
Boy, that's the vision and ability to deliver precise passes. Rubio completely on point.
Rubio against Beverly. Jones sets the pick for Green. Over in the corner, Williams. No good on the three.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
To the wing right side. Osman. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Osman's got himself on the board with three there.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Chicago calls timeout. A new lineup here for the Bulls. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It's Drummond, top of the key. Levine feeling it out a bit. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. Here's Drummond. The shape. He takes it up and lays it in. Drummond's got 6.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
And Rubio kicks to Osman. Allen, a screen on DeRozan. Jacks up a three. Rebounded by Vucevic. And here's Levine, who brings it up for Chicago. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And botches the dunk. The Cavaliers trail by 8.
What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
Allen with the screen for Rubio. To the middle. And it's Allen slamming it down.
There's nothing like a big man with agility. Jared Allen operating well in the pick and roll right now.
Chicago calls timeout. Bulls making a switch here. Williams is checked in. The Bulls leading by 9. Ball feeling it out a bit. DeRozan in the corner. Stolen by Okoro. Garland finds Mitchell. Back to Garland. Allen, a screen on DeRozan. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell.
Love the fact that Ball can use his length to annoy shooters. Make sure whoever he's on doesn't get off a clean shot.
Williams passes to Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
Levine just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
A nice shot by Mobley.
I tell you, you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Levine sets the screen for DeRozan. 4 seconds left. The kick out to Ball. Chicago again turning it over.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Every time I have a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Once again,
the deep three from Mitchell. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. It's the Bulls. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan out there with Vucevic, and it's Drummond in at the 5 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Chicago leading by 9. Now Levine. And then Levine with the jam.
Zach LaVine was so young when he entered the league, but this guy has been incredible on the offensive end.
And here's Garland for 3. Here's Allen. Timeout called, Cleveland.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, Zach LaVine.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
The lift he got from this home crowd has been obvious. There's nothing fans love more than getting a big game out of someone other than one of their stars. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, GA?
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Bulls. And Drummond kicks to DeRozan. Over Mitchell. Again, Chicago.
Well, for all the athleticism he possesses, DeMar DeRozan's old-fashioned jumper is really the staple of his game.
Mitchell outside. The dish to Allen. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 to shoot. Bangs home the trifecta. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
That shot wide open. Levine's got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now, here's Garland. Inside. Mitchell passes to Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
I think we think of Donovan Mitchell first and foremost as a scorer, but I love seeing his passing ability come into play.
Bulls leading by 11 to the right side. And Vucevic kicks to DeRozan. Shoots over Okoro. And that one goes long.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
The three from Garland. They get the rebound. Allen. Now the feed to Okoro. Outside Garland. Goes back up. Vucevic with the block.
Boy, when Vucevic is in that area, he's capable of sending it back.
Stolen by Ball. In the corner, Drummond with it. Outside, Levine. Vucevic setting the pick for Levine. And the Bulls, another three. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Chicago.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
And Doris for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Bulls.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket, didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Zach LaVine.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
The wide open look here for DeRozan. Here's Drummond. Kick out to LaVine. Tries yet again. Drummond dishes the ball with the fadeaway. Right side LaVine, and stolen by Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
How about the young big man Evan Mobley coming through in the clutch? We see you, young sir.
LaVine way outside. Here's Drummond. Off target with that shot. So the Bulls win it. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
this game get away from them on their home turf. So Cleveland will get first possession. Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, roaming the paint. And we've got a pair of teams here that know a thing or two about ball movement, Grant.
Yeah, they really do. I mean, there's a great feel that these teams play with. Two of the smartest teams in the league. They focus on sharing the basketball and keeping everyone involved. This is a matchup for the purist. Oh my, Big Ben showing us how it's done.
Dinwiddie against Garland. To the middle, Allen, and it's rejected. And here they come. Here's Bridges, banked it in off the glass.
Terrific playmaking from Simmons, getting the ball into his hands off a wide open shooter.
And here comes Cleveland. Mobley, a screen on Dinwiddie. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now here's Simmons. They set the pick. Outside Johnson. Inside. Here's Claxton. Clock is at 3. On the attack, Simmons. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
The paint is where Simmons excels at finding points. He knows how to own the inside.
Mitchell against Bridges. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Here's Bridges. 3G that time from Allen. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stolen by Bridges. To the paint. Here's Claxton. The kick out to Simmons. Pass to Johnson. With the drive. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against. And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
Man, good whistle there.
Free throw drops for Johnson. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Now here's Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Bridges. And it's Mitchell penetrating.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Out to Bridges. Here he goes. Mobley with the block. Outside Garland. A minute 50 left to play in the first. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Garland against Dinwiddie. Outside Johnson. Driving inside. Oh, rejected by Allen. Dinwiddie against Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Dinwiddie. And it's Mitchell penetrating. And he can't jam it through.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
1:05 left in the first quarter here. Cleveland has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
Here's Simmons. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Cleveland has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Mobley, a screen on Dinwiddie. Here's Mitchell. And Mobley throws it down.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, BA.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Pass to Okoro. And it's blocked. Timeout called. Brooklyn. There's 18 seconds left in the first. Outside Simmons. The kick out to Johnson. Pass to Bridges. Just 3 on the clock. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
So he gets them both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cavaliers.
Please give a big round of applause for your next U10 team.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Okoro in at the 3. Mitchell misses.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create. And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him. Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Here's Claxton. Up again. It's good on the putback. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Nets. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. The Cavs trailing. Here's Garland. 9 points in the game. Allen with a screen on Dinwiddie. Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
Now here's Bridges. Tipped away. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And here tonight to watch his former team, it's half man, half amazing. Vince Carter.
And unfortunately, the Nets' performance, not that amazing thus far. They got to channel some of that VC and get their game up.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Outside Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Mobley, no good. The Nets have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Here's Simmons, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Well, Simmons' size and strength make him a tough cover inside. The defense gets sloppy, and of course, they foul him.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a three off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
And the Nets with possession here after the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago. Here's Dinwiddie. Tries again. Shoots a fadeaway. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Simmons has got 7 now in this quarter.
Physical play from Simmons chasing down the offensive board, making sure his team converts on this trip.
Back to Garland. Mobley on a screen. Garland, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Now here's Bridges. Pass to Dinwiddie. And the layup is good.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
And Grant, Donovan Mitchell wears the number 45. Not one we see a lot of in the NBA.
That's true, B.A. But Donovan's got a good reason to wear it, paying homage to Michael Jordan. Mitchell said growing up, everyone always took 23, so he went to MJ's return number 45.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Back to Bridges. Johnson against Mitchell. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Bridges.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Allen with a screen on Dinwiddie. Garland, the pass to Allen. Nice dish, and the layup goes down. Allen's got 6 points in the quarter.
I love watching Garland because you can just watch his confidence grow, especially when he's out here running these pick and rolls.
And that one drops for him.
I'll be honest, he's having a better quarter than a lot of my nights back when I played.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Pass to Mitchell. It's stolen by Johnson. Now Simmons. And slam dunk by Simmons.
You love seeing games like this from Simmons, looking absolutely dominant and in control offensively.
Okoro. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. It's been neck and neck this entire first half.
Yeah, 8 lead changes so far. These clubs are looking evenly matched.
And the first...
27.
Just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Really an incredible game from Ben Simmons.
And in the first half, he dominated in the post. He got the looks he wanted and was able to execute.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
Seth Curry is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Dorian Finney-Smith. Then it's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Simmons in at the 4. So that's the Nets 5. Now here's Garland. Pass to Allen. Garland with the ball. 6 to shoot. Back to Okoro. Takes a 3. Yes. And a nice assist from Garland. Okoro's got 5 now.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
At the line, 2 times.
So he can't get either to fall. Cleveland has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. Pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
To the inside. The kick out to Simmons. Going inside. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
For the Cavaliers, Osman, he's checked in for Okoro. Caris LeVert comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And Rubio is subbed in for Darius Garland. And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it.
Allen with a screen on Bridges. Pass to Osman. Claxton with a rebound. Brooklyn trailing. Down low. Outside Curry. Now Finney-Smith. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Boy, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. When you look at Mikal Bridges, he's the quintessential 3-and-D wing, Richard.
With his quick feet and 7'1" wingspan, he can guard 1 through 4. And they call him the Warden for a reason. When he locks people up, he puts them in Mikal jail. A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
Now here's Curry. Here's Claxton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
The Cavs have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Bridges against LeVert. Pass to Mobley. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Mobley's got 6 points.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
The kick out to Simmons. Here's Claxton. And it's good. 2 points.
And you look at how they've come out in the second half. It's almost like night and day.
And they look like a completely different team. I wonder what coach said to them at halftime to help spark this momentum change.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense. He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Cleveland calls timeout.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Allen inside. Good on Claxton. Second shot opportunity. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they go to the intentional foul. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
You know, B.A., it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
6 on the shot clock. Bridges finds Simmons. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Did he think he could get away with that? It was a pretty obvious call.
Yeah, it's one thing to be aggressive hot shot. It's another thing to get reckless. He's got to stay under control.
That one misses. Second free throw, no good. The Nets have got 5 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Claxton. Rubio against Curry. Simmons with it. Outside Finney-Smith for the lead. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Rubio passes to Mobley. That one falls, coming off Rubio's feed. Mobley's got 8.
Smooth move there by Mobley off the pick, making himself a good scoring option.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Now here's Rubio. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he's sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Outside Finney-Smith. Inside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight. LeVert goes against Bridges. LeVert outside. Cleveland calls timeout. You know, one guy who's been getting it done is Ben Simmons.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Garland for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And we wrap up the third. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the 5, down low. Here's Okoro, just 5 on the clock. And Mobley throws it down.
Win or lose, this is the fight you want to see from your players.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Now here's Mitchell. And stolen by Simmons. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And that one falls. Now 10 for 12 with that make.
I mean, one of the best defenders in the league. Simmons creates offense for himself thanks to his efforts on defense.
That free throw is good from Mitchell.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Dinwiddie passes to Simmons. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Now Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Dinwiddie. Mobley with the block. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And the shot is good by Garland. Now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
This has been the story of the game. A battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
That's a clutch shot by a big-time shooter. And where's the D?
Mobley, a screen on Bridges. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Dinwiddie goes in. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Mobley. For Cleveland, they've got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Garland for 3. Brooklyn with the board. Claxton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Simmons. It's stolen by Garland. We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. And they'll get another chance. Mobley on a screen. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
You love to see Mitchell explode like this on offense. A guy who has so much potential as an elite scorer.
And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Clock at 6. And that one good. Mobley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And the defense, they have to honor Mitchell as a scorer. And when they do, it just opens up the passing lanes.
And here comes Cleveland. They're on a 14-5 run. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? And it's Jared Allen with the foul. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Minute 32 left in the final quarter. Simmons up top. Dinwiddie against Garland. Dinwiddie passes to Simmons.
And Mobley is terrific at contesting shots, using that length to make a difference.
There's a minute 12 left in the game. To the middle. Here's Garland. Pass to Allen.
Both sides are simply waiting for the clock to make it official. This is going to end up in the books as a nice win for the Cavaliers.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Evan Mobley.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Claxton, and the basket's good off the assist from Dinwiddie. 35 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Garland against Bridges. The open shot by Allen, and he gets it to go from the high post.
This is what winning is all about, playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Bridges against Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Ooh, stolen by Allen. And so Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. They have to feel good about this performance.
about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
A look at the Bulls starting lineup. The wing set for him, Levine and DeRozan. Andre Drummond is out there with Vucevic, and it's Ball in at the guard position.
With his height, Vucevic, a tough matchup inside for any defense. That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Outside, Levine. Pass to Vucevic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Can't help but latch on to him. It's your only chance to slow down Vucevic.
And both free throws good for Vucevic.
And Smitty, we've seen Nikola Vucevic add a three-point shot to his arsenal.
This is a shot he didn't have early on in his career. But GA, as the game has continued to evolve, so has Vucevic. Recognizing bigs like him have to be able to stretch the floor.
And Vucevic kicks the ball. Drummond with a screen on Dinwiddie. And the Bulls with another miss. Bridges against DeRozan and stolen by Drummond.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early, and just one more will put him over the limit.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game.
76% from the line a season ago.
He's a steady double-double threat. Vooch continues to be a productive big man with an impressive skill. So fluid, so smooth. Levine breaking ankles out here.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. Finney-Smith kicks to Bridges. Knocks down the three ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Levine wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists now in this one. And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. On the wing, Bridges. He's covered by Ball. Here's Finney-Smith, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That is his first foul of the game. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
The quick feet of DeRozan really helped him as he was able to take away space and contest that shot.
From deep, Johnson. It's hauled in by the Bulls. And last season, the Nets were a favorite to win it all. But, Greg, a first-round sweep by the Celtics proved a very rude awakening.
And Kyrie missing so many games. How about Harden wanting out? Hard to build chemistry and continuity. That has to be the focus moving forward.
Passes to Dinwiddie. Here's Finney-Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Vucevic.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Chicago making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Outside, Levine. He dishes it to Drummond. Kick out to Levine. And it's blocked. And he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the basket by DeRozan.
Up in his playmaking skills, when Levine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
On the wing, Bridges. Johnson surveying the floor. And stolen by Drummond. One-on-one fast break. Levine against Bridges. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. Steve, it's been tremendous to see Zach LaVine reach his all-star potential in recent years.
Kevin, you can tell he's loving it too, right? But yeah, this was a long time coming. He's at the top of his game, earning his spot among the best players in this league, Kevin.
DeRozan for 3. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Drummond is very active on the offensive glass. This is where he can pile up a lot of points.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Ball's running. There's the three. The wide open look here for DeRozan. Chicago with a new 14. Levine finds DeRozan. 6 on the shot clock. For three, Levine. That one, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Bridges outside. And again, it's the Nets missing. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-6 run. Ball, no good. Nets trail by 8. Here now is Dinwiddie. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Kicks it out to Johnson. It's stolen by DeRozan. All alone. And the dunk by DeRozan.
The man does it all. DeRozan with the great anticipation on the defensive end, and then he uses his strides to beat everyone up the floor.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. No good on the wing three. For Brooklyn, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field. Bridges inside the three-point line. Nice D from Levine. Out to DeRozan. Wide open look. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. DeRozan's got 6.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Chicago calls timeout.
You are one. Put your hands in the air and wave the fans as you get that
Ball with a wide open look. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Chicago. Up by a dozen. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Chicago.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group Billy Donovan has on the floor. Ball and Levine are the guard set. DeRozan and Williams are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the center.
How about the job Billy Donovan has done? Under 500 in his first season, but took the Bulls to the playoffs in his second year at the helm.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Lots of pieces have been added to this Bulls roster. For Donovan, you were just talking about him, to work with, coach, and lead. He has done a good job.
They have a great mix, Kevin, of veteran leadership and young talent. Donovan has been able to mix and match to keep guys fresh. It worked well for him in the playoffs last year. Just couldn't find an answer for Giannis and the Bucks.
Of the two offenses here tonight, you can tell theirs is just a bit more in sync.
They've had better patience, better shot selection so far, but we still have a long way to go.
And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
Here's Curry with the three. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got 5 rebounds tonight. Ball with it, and Curry picks him up defensively.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Thomas kicks to Johnson. Offline with his 3. And here are the Bulls now. A 14-2 run over the last bit, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Chicago making a switch here. Vucevic is checked in. Curry finds Thomas. And here is Johnson. Outside for Thomas. From past the arc. That one falls, coming off Johnson's feet. Thomas got his first 3 points of the game.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan, and the dunk by DeRozan.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
A shot by Johnson, no good. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside for Simmons. The three. Rebound Andre Drummond. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run here. Right side, Ball. Drummond passes to Vucevic. Left side, Levine. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And for the Nets, it's been a whirlwind last couple of years. Assembling a super team. And before you knew it, it fell apart. But this franchise has been back from the ashes before, so don't write off that front office just yet.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Patrick Williams, he's...
Love it, love it.
Yeah, whenever Simmons gets a chance to show off his insane jumping skills, he seizes it.
Beverly dishes to Green. Pass to Vucevic. Kicks it to Williams. Five on the clock. Over in the corner, Beverly. From deep. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
We talk about Williams' physical abilities, but right there, you see the awareness and willingness to be unselfish.
Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Levine can't hit.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Curry with the three. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Johnson, wide open, he fires. The shot missing. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Here's Levine. That shot missing. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Curry passes to Claxton.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Nets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. That free throw, no good. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he sinks the second. Bulls leading by 21. And Beverly kicks to Green. Traps in the tray. Green's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
We know Beverly's ability as a defender, but don't underestimate his ability as a distributor. He has good vision. Allowing any room to operate, you know he's going to be aggressive.
Green passes to Vucevic. Off target from outside. And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen for the Bulls. Thanks, David, and we'll be back.
The Bulls, 42.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Well, through the first 2, he has been nothing short of a marksman from deep.
What can you say? Shooting is a premium in this league, and you can see why.
Curry is out there with Thomas. Then there's Cam Johnson. Then it's Simmons. And it's Claxton in at center, locking down the middle. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Off the inbound, and Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 10 points. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Curry passes to Claxton. That shot misses. Excellent D there from Williams. Chicago leading by 18. Beverly with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. On the wing, Williams. From downtown. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Thomas. Here's Claxton. Williams with the block.
That's what they want from Patrick. Active, aggressive, in-your-face defense.
Thomas against Caruso. Caruso sets the screen for Green. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. He's got 5. Nets trail by 20. And defensively, Chicago's so solid. Steve, they don't gamble a lot. They just get the job done.
Kevin, they do. Well, how they get it done, they rely on their intelligence. Good communication at that end. Could they be more disruptive? Maybe, but they play to their identity.
4 on the clock. Claxton plays it up and banks it in. Claxton's got his second basket.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Caruso, no good. The Nets have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Bridges is checked in for Thomas. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Curry. Alex Caruso is checked in for Levine. Pass to Caruso. Takes a 3. And Vucevic kicks to Caruso. Ball sets a screen for Caruso. Banked in off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 18.
Caruso likes to take high percentage shots. He works hard to get inside looks.
Bridges finds Johnson. Back to Bridges. On the wing, Johnson. Bridges outside. Puts up a 3. Nailed from three-point land. Bridges has got 6.
And from long range, Bridges getting more and more comfortable taking and making his share of threes.
And that one's good, Caruso.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Ball dishes to Drummond. Bulls moving the ball around. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Nets. Simmons got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Claxton. It's good. 9 points in the game so far.
Yeah, and guys, with Simmons, you get it all. The shooting, the rebounding, and the passing.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Chicago. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Vucevic a screen on Dinwiddie. Ball with the bucket.
Clever move by Lonzo, working with his team to shift the defense and finding an opening.
Bridges misses. The Bulls leading by 17. Caruso with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. With the drive, and he makes that one. Dinwiddie's got his first points in this one.
His team is down because he's not shooting enough. There's no reason he shouldn't be getting more looks right now.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
It's no secret that Lonzo is an elite facilitator. If you're open, he will get you the ball.
And he slams it one-handed.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Now the pass to Bridges. Outside for Simmons. The baseline J. Claxton, the second chance points on the tip-in. Claxton's got 11.
The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
To the wing on the left. Here's Caruso. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
That might be a soul-crushing basket. What a shot.
And so it's Chicago with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Chicago to start the fourth. Levine and DeRozan, the lethal wing pair. Vucevic is out there with Andre Drummond, and it's Ball in at the one spot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Drummond, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
DeRozan finds Ball. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Connects from three-point range.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
To the paint, it's tipped. He's looking for Dinwiddie and finds him. From deep three-point range, Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 11 rebounds in the game. Dinwiddie outside. To the middle, Bridges left side. No good on the triple. Chicago leading by 19 points. Ball with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Ball with the bucket.
With slightly revised mechanics, Lonzo has become a more consistent threat from downtown.
That one falls. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they've pushed the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
The Nets making a switch here. Harris has checked in. Brooklyn's gotten just one of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Bridges for three. A three-pointer is right on target. Bridges has got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. DeRozan for three. It's good. The assist that time from Ball.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Here's Simmons. Great D that time from Vucevic. Now the Bulls with it. They're on a 14-6 run. And Levine, here we go. And the jam by Levine.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. Here's Harris. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Drummond's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. There's Ball with the three. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc. A key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch. Looking to rack up points in chunks.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
And out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Bulls.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lonzo Ball.
Hard not to be impressed by what he did tonight. He was aggressive, He was efficient, and the defense had no answer.
Bridges outside. DeRozan brings the double team. Here's Dinwiddie, and he makes good on the layup.
Nice job creating for the easy deuce.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Bulls. And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Simmons passes to Harris. Down low. In the corner, it's Bridges. Drills the three-pointer.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
He has led this team in rebounding and also taken on the role of enforcer.
Passes it to Claxton. 6 to shoot. Harris passes to Claxton. Here's Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Ball kicks to Drummond. DeRozan against Harris. Ball from long range. Bridges with the board. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're behind by 19. 5 seconds left in the fourth. Is what your take?
Licking their wounds. It hasn't come together for them tonight.
They are left picking up the remains of their game plan. Better luck next time.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Shot from the inbound.
Nicely done by Vucevic. Staying with this man and using his length to contest the shot.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin.